said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
Sometimes I watch things like this, right? Like that video where Bruce Lee is talking about becoming like water. And that plays so much with the video that I'm making right now, with this topic that I'm talking about right now. Because when you are trying to do something new, when you're trying to work towards something new, you have to learn, you have to see what you need to change in you so that you match that thing that you are working towards, so that it makes sense. Because you can't go and try to do something that you've never done before. You can't just jump into it and get it done. You're gonna have to change certain things about yourself. And that's why I played the Bruce Lee clip of being like water, because you have to be like water. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to do different things. If you are put in a certain position, you have to be able to work with that position, because you may not be able to change the situation. You may not be able to change certain things, but you can change yourself. You can change certain things about yourself. I don't want to say change yourself. You can modify yourself. That's better. You need to be able to modify yourself to be more fit for that situation. And the wonderful thing is that us humans, like Tom Bilyeu said it, we are adaptation machines.
The human animal has become the apex predator for one reason and one reason only. We adapt better than any other species. The human animal is an adaptation machine that what makes us great is our ability to put ourselves under stress and then physically and mentally adapt.
If we find ourselves in cold temperature, we'll figure out how to stay warm. If we find ourselves in heat, we'll figure out how to stay fresh. And not every life source has that capability. But us humans, besides adapting to certain situations, certain environments, we even start building things that make it much more comfortable to be able to sustain living in certain areas. And not every life source can say that. I found this tree with a big opening in the middle, so I just had to, there was just no way to not go in it. But as soon as I got in it, down here, right there, I sunk in probably like 6 inches down. It freaked me out a little bit. Those are just some examples how we can adapt. But some situations require more mental adaptation. You have to adapt mentally to certain situations, to certain circumstances that you may find yourselves in. For example, me, I find myself now doing YouTube. I have to adapt. Well, I needed to. Now I'm a little bit better. I'm still trying to adapt to being able to vlog in front of people and not give one about what they may think or how they see me when I'm doing this. But I'll get there. I'm adapting. Oh my gosh, do you guys see this right there? There's like right there. I'm still having a hard time adjusting to pointing things on the through the camera. There's that trunk right there, that tree trunk. And that's behind the bushes. I want to go on it. I want to do something. So just wait a second. I almost fell doing that, but I don't know why. I just felt like it was something I needed to climb. But anyways, back to topic. You have to adjust to what you're trying to do, especially if it's new, if it's something that you haven't done before. You need to mold yourself to be able to accomplish that which you are working towards. You need to build yourself for that. But how do you adapt? How do you become more fit for a certain environment or for a certain thing that requires you to modify yourself? First, you put yourself in that situation, because obviously if there's not a situation that you need to adapt to, then what are you gonna adapt to? There's nothing that needs to be changed, right? But you need to put yourself first in that situation so you can work on adapting to it. Then you practice, you learn, you study, you find out what you need to do to modify your body or your mind, whatever it is that you need to do to modify yourself, to adapt, to finally be a freaking adaptation machine and take over and just take control of the situation, handle it the way you're supposed to, and conquer it. That's how you become good at anything. That's how you become successful at something, at anything, even when it's new. I'll see you guys on the next one.
Water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.